Hi everyone. Today I'm doing a soul purpose reading. Today is January 11th, 2023. In the reading today, I hope to give you some information about what is preventing you from aligning with your soul's purpose. Not so much about what your soul purpose is. If that's something you're interested in knowing, check the links below. I do soul purpose readings that you can get. I also offer a free library where you can get access to meditations that you can do to get clarity on your soul's purpose. But today's video is about understanding the blocks that are in the way of you aligning with your soul's purpose. Knowing your soul's purpose is only step one. Once you know your soul's purpose, great, but then there's things that potentially are in the way that would prevent you from being able to manifest that soul purpose aligned life right now. And today's reading is about what that is. Now, some of this is going to resonate for you and some of it's not. Take what does. That is what you're meant to hear today. Okay. So the first card I got was emotional freedom. And this card is about allowing yourself to tap into your emotions. There's this idea that the soul purpose is more about a doing something, whether it's teaching, writing, speaking, singing, inventing, whatever it is, that the idea that the soul purpose is something that you do. That's only one half of the equation. And really your soul's purpose is the emotion that your soul actually wants you to be able to experience on a daily basis. And that could be fun, freedom, happiness, peace, joy, abundance, laughter, those things. And then the doing is what then gets you to experience that thing. So where are you preventing yourself from being able to tap into your emotions? We're taught from a very young age that our emotions are not safe, that they're not acceptable, that emotions are weak. But emotions are how your soul experiences the world. It does not experience the world through the doing. It experiences the world through your emotions. So if you, let's say you have a soul purpose that you're supposed to write a book, well, your soul wants to experience an emotion in that whole process, not just the writing of the book, but the actual getting the book out and the idea that people are reading it, all bring up different emotions. And that is the emotion that your higher self soul wants you to experience in this lifetime on the majority of your days. There's going to be bad days, and then there's things that shift in that. So where are you blocking your ability to feel the emotions that your soul wants to? Now, if you feel a lot of anger or angst, I don't know if I would call it anger, angst, or nervousness or anxiety, or maybe even fear, I'm going to tell you right now, that is not what your soul actually is driving you towards, and that there's some shifting that you need to do to actually get to what your soul wants to experience, which is the more positive aspects of the emotions. The negative ones have purpose. They are gold mines if you know how to dig through them and understand what they're actually pointing you to heal and say past lives or even future lives. So that's number one. The second card is attachment. Now for attachment, they're telling us that we all have ideas of what our soul purpose is and what we think it's going to be. But I will tell you in my own journey, it's not like that. We get pieces of our soul purpose, and our soul purpose is the whole life. It's not one thing. So if you're just attached to the idea of what your soul purpose should be, or you think it should be, you are actually preventing yourself from being able to step into your true soul's purpose, which has to do with emotions, not actually doing something. Of course, your soul has something in mind to get you to be able to experience those emotions, but we need to allow our soul and higher self guide us to what those things are that will manifest those emotions that our soul actually wants to feel. Now, many people are searching for a soul purpose because they're missing that fulfillment. They're missing that peace or happiness or joy, abundance. That's what your soul actually wants, those emotions, not the thing that's going to get it that. Now, it will experience joy through that. But if you just go through the motions of your soul's purpose, you're missing the boat, because your soul experiences everything through emotion and not the actual doing. And then the last card is release. I think it's releasing. And this goes with this card. What in your soul's purpose are you so attached to that you're unwilling to see the grander vision? Where are you so attached to it that if you don't have it a certain way, then you think that you're not actually doing it properly? We're in this place of the journey to the unknown, and that means we need to let go. We need to surrender to our higher self's guidance, its breadcrumbs, to surrender to source's guidance and breadcrumbs, so that we can actually understand that we are experiencing our soul purpose every day. Yes, it kind of gets out of whack sometimes. You might feel like you're in a little bit of yarn or glue, but that's all part of the process. That's how we learn and expand. We go through a contraction, and then through the contraction we heal and we expand again. But if you're just holding on that my soul purpose needs to be this, because this is like the only thing I'm comfortable with or the only thing I can do, you're missing the boat. Your soul does not work like that. Your soul wants to feel. It wants to know love, unconditional love, peace, joy. I'm hearing patience. It wants to know fun and adventure. And it knows what things will get you those things in order to fulfill the soul purpose of actually feeling that in your life. There's a lot of energy around that makes some of these things maybe hard to feel right now, but I want you to know that you have in your power to shift that, to make it so that you aren't triggered by the outside world, and instead go, oh, I have some work to do in myself. It is my job to make peace with that and figure out why I'm being triggered, say in a past life or future life. And then I no longer am triggered by that after I heal it. But even that's an emotion. We may think we're triggered by other people's beliefs or perceptions, but really it's the emotion that gets us into trouble, whether it's fear, anger, angst, chaos, and so forth. So where are you holding on so tight to what your soul purpose, what you think it is, or maybe you're not letting it be as big as it's supposed to be? Or where are you uncomfortable with where your soul purpose is taking you and you aren't letting go and allowing it to flow into your life the way it's supposed to, versus trying to force the boat to go in one direction? And how you allow that to flow is through emotions. You need to allow the emotions to guide you. If you see a number, let's say a 333, I dreamt about 333 last night. If you get excited about that, there's a message for you. But if you see a number and it's like, meh, that's because there's no emotional connection to it, and your higher self is like, that's just neutral. It's like, hey, how you doing? But if you get that excitement, then that's how you know that your soul is connecting to you or communicating with you. So pay attention. Where are your emotions trying to guide you on your soul's purpose? And where are you holding on so tight that you're not letting your soul and source show you the breadcrumbs so that you can manifest that soul-aligned life that you so desire? If you want more information about a soul purpose reading, it's down below. I also have a free library that you can access, has guided meditations in it on how to start to get more clarity on your soul's purpose and what might be in the way. So thank you for listening, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.